Morning, YouTube. I wanted to make a quick video. Hope y'all having a great day. It's Wednesday, January the 13th. Excuse me. It's a kind of cold day here down here in South Texas. Today I wanted to talk about the situation we're in as a country. We have the ruling class playing us against each other. We have people that are dedicated to one party or the other, and we also have people that are very dedicated to Donald Trump. And what I wanted to say was that, of course, as many of y'all know, is that they're playing off the American people against each other, and when really we should be united and looking at the real enemy. So what I was gonna say was, I understand, and many of you understand, that a lot of people say that the United States of America, as the country that we know it, is not really what it seems. That the Constitution, the United States Constitution, is nothing but it's a what you call it's a financial instrument. Okay. What's going on here? I don't know who that is. Okay. Sorry. So what I was saying was, the United States, as we know it, if we really look into it, a lot of people say, and the information is there, that the United States as a country, as we know it, is not really what it seems. The Constitution is a financial instrument that was created in order for the founding fathers, the government that they were starting, was to be able to, basically to be able to, they needed a charter, and they needed a constitution in order to able to receive loans from the central bank of the time, which was the Bank of England, Central Bank of England, if they wanted to borrow money or whatever. I'm not sure of the details. There's several. Many of y'all know the law of 1871, which says that the United States of America turned into a corporation. The act. I'm sorry. The act of 1871. There's another one. The act of 1789. The Treaty of Paris. Okay, so where I'm going with this is that, whatever the details are, the people of this country, as we understand America, is supposed to be a constitutional republic. The republic is where the people created the government. Therefore, the government cannot be in charge of the thing that created it. Okay. So where I'm going with this is that I understand these things. I understand also that the flag has been turned into a symbol by the powers that be to control the populace. I understand that. But I also understand that the people of this country, their intentions, their beliefs in that flag is not the way they say flag worship. Although, I mean, I can see where why people say that, because I mean, you know, you're kind of like worshiping a piece of cloth, okay? almost like adultery. I understand these arguments, okay, but where I'm coming from right now, guys, is because where I'm coming from and where I'm going with this is that the United States of America, I would rather live here in this country. Regardless, our government is evil. We the people have, through our silence, have consented to things that they're doing overseas. Okay, the reason that we have our standard of living is because the our military, with the support of the military-industrial complex, they went overseas and went all over the world and basically protected our interests. I understand that. It is what it is. We were founded as a Christian nation. Our morals, you can't deny that. You can say whatever. We have all these immigrants with different beliefs and cultural backgrounds, but the idea of America is basically natural law. Our representatives are supposed to carry out our will, what we want, and to protect our interests. Okay, so Donald Trump, when he was campaigning, he said he was gonna drain the swamp, and he said that he was gonna put all these people in jail, or he was gonna bring people to justice and make people accountable for what they had done. In my opinion, that man was a Judas goat. I keep hearing that there's, these things are going on in the background, and he's giving them rope to hang themselves with their crimes, the guilty parties or whatever. But the fact of the matter is that he's had 4 years to do that, and he hasn't accomplished any of that. As a matter of fact, in a lot of ways, he made that swamp deeper, and he added more swamp creatures to that situation over there. Okay, but I don't look down on Trump supporters. As a matter of fact, I don't vote, but if I did vote at that time in 2016, I couldn't help but feel like, you know what, man, I hope this guy does what he does. I didn't vote because I don't trust any politician. They're in on it for themselves, to enrich themselves. But I had hope that maybe he would carry out what he was saying, and that maybe the American people, the people of the world, will see some justice. So Donald Trump represents an idea, okay? He represents a populist movement where people want to go back to the Constitution, and they want to go back to the ideals that our country was founded on. I understand that. You can say what you want about America, about what they've done overseas. They've done, the government, the military. I mean, they've gone out there and waged war on the world, for whatever reason, for corporations, for oil, to protect the petrodollar. They've basically sold the dollar to the world, and we got a cost of living that we shouldn't have had. Okay, but so many people gravitated to Donald Trump because he said that he was gonna turn America around, make America great again. But he hasn't done that. And to this moment, people are saying that things are happening in the background, and he's gonna get things done. I don't know. I'm not there. I don't have military contacts. I don't have contractors that are. I don't have those kind of connections. All I can do is, like I said, use my discernment and use the information that I think is legitimate. I try not to just, accept something as truth just because it follows my line of thinking. everybody's deceived. I'm deceived sometimes, but I have the general idea of how this world works, how this country works, how the deep state works. A general idea to where I know what's going on, on the surface. But guys, my point is that we have been, since the very beginning, we've been lied to. We've been these people, the ruling class, built up a reality, and educated us to perceive our world around us in a certain way. But in my opinion, we're supposed to be the Constitution, whatever it was originally intended for, whether was a financial instrument, for whatever reason, whatever it did, it was like a double-edged sword, because the same rights that we enjoyed as a people, the same God-given rights that we enjoyed, that the Constitution not gave us, but it just listed them out. That same freedom allowed these corporations and businessmen, those same freedoms allowed them to become powerful the way they did, because they had the freedom to build a business, but they used that as the more they made money, mixed in with corruption, they were able to take power. So it's like a double-edged sword, guys. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that all of you people that don't like Trump, or I don't like him. I don't trust him. I don't trust any politician. But the idea that he represented, that's why so many people voted for him, and that's why so many people are still, I mean, although you would think by now they'd wake up. But I don't know of too many places around the world that I'd rather live than here. I love the idea that America represents, and all I know for sure that if America falls, the rest of the world's gonna fall. We've been deceived, we've been tricked, but this land, I mean, our intentions, most people's intentions are good. I know there's some people with bad intentions. I know if society falls, the law stops. Excuse me. I know that if the rule of law collapses, there's gonna be some bad people out there, bad actors. You might have people from other countries come in, terrorist groups, racial extremists. I know it can get ugly. I'm a realist, but it's society, the laws that keep everybody in check, that keep the primal mind back where it belongs, back deep inside. But once the law fails, and if we let the rule of law collapse amongst ourselves, the bad side of people comes out. So anyway, guys, I guess all I'm trying to say is that y'all gotta speak up, and y'all gotta stand up for your rights. You gotta stand up for your rights. You gotta make it known, man. I understand some people are afraid that they don't want be the gray man, and I understand those things. You have families, but I mean, what good is protect your family if they're gonna be living in a world and in some tyrannical, dystopic technocracy, this is where it's going. It's the mechanical, artificial world taking over the natural world. I mean, that's what it is. And they're using the politicians. They're using all these made up rules and laws to do it, and people just aren't waking up. They're not, they send them a stimulus check, or they get their benefits, their government benefits, and they're good with that. They don't look at the big picture. They're not looking at the future. I don't even know. It doesn't look like to me like they care, but I know a lot of you care. I'm sure that if you're watching this video, you care. You know what's going on, or you would like to know what's going on. So, just stand up for what you believe in. Stand up and make yourself heard. Because if you don't, then silence means consent. It means you're good with it. I'm not good with it. I love America. I love the what this country is supposed to represent. Liberty and helping your neighbor, helping your fellow man, making a good life for your family. I care about those things, and I'll defend my right to do those things. I'll defend my right. I know a lot of you will too, and just realize what's going on. It's a very important time in our history, and we're gonna look back, and I don't know how we're gonna look back, and people are gonna say, "Damn, they didn't do nothing. They just rolled over." We're the beacon. We're still the beacon. We're still the torch that the world looks to. But if that flame gets burned out, I don't see any other nation that has the ability to rise up, or the will to resist the world takeover. I mean, maybe it's too late. Maybe it is. All I know is that this world is only temporary. This is a test, but that being said, it doesn't mean that I'm just gonna roll over in this life and just take it. I'm not. So, and I don't think y'all should either. I don't know where I heard this, but resistance to tyranny is obedience to God. I believe that. So anyway, guys, y'all take care of each other and love each other out there, because that's what we're here for. I believe that. Okay, y'all have a blessed day. Bye.